Mrs. Pete's Thrifty Hacks here. I'm glad you joined me today. I hope you'll like this and subscribe and share. So I'm going to get right to my recipe today. I want to show you a recipe that I've been making for a few years, and it is quick frosting. And over the years, I've made it so many times. I've almost called it my own. I didn't make this recipe. It was in a little church cookbook, and I'm going to show it to you right here. Maybe showing it backwards, but you can see I wrote delicious on it a long time ago because I didn't want to forget this one. And I have my page dog-eared here, so I'm going to turn this camera around and then get started on this frosting. And you'll want to make this, I'm sure, if you ever make a cake. I went ahead and made just a little box cake where I'll have this. And now I'm going to turn this around. I'll put this down where you can see my stove, and let's hope. Now I know I won't be total in the picture, but I want to show you how I do this recipe. And I'm going to turn the stove on right now. And first off, I'm going to put in 2/3 cup of sugar, and I've got a 1/3 cup here, so I'm going to put it twice. And then I'm going to put in 3 tablespoons of milk, and I did not get my milk, so I'll run to the refrigerator and get my milk. Let's see if I even got 3 tablespoons in this little container, but if I don't, I've got another container. There's one, and I gave a little extra on that one, so I better go a little chintzy on this next one. Here's another one, and then a little bit less on this one, and I'm there. I did have 3 tablespoons. So it's about time to buy some milk, I think. Okay, there's my, now I have butter, and I have sugar in here. Now what else? Oh, no, I don't have butter. Okay, let's do butter. 3 tablespoons. And you can see this nice little marks on here. So I'm going to cut 3 tablespoons, and we're going to put that in here, and we're going to melt this. And boy, that was soft. I had it out for a little while, and you can tell I did. So now it's going to come to a boil. Let's see what it says. Okay, bring to a boil and boil 30 seconds. Okay, I got my stove pretty high, so I think it will be fine, and it don't take long at all. And especially little gas stoves, I think they cook a little faster than the others. And after it comes to a boil, you leave it for 30 seconds. Then you remove it from the heat and you add your chocolate chips. And while I'm waiting on that to boil, I'm going to take it called for a 1/2 cup. Now you could double this recipe, but it makes for a nice, it covers the cake good. It's not just piled, you know, like a total pile, and I think it tastes so much better. You can see it's already boiling. I hope you can see that. That's my hope. and the butter's almost melted, and I'm gonna wait till this butter melts before I put in these chocolate chips, and we're gonna have something delicious. I hope everybody's doing well today. Today was Sunday, and I went to church, and it was awesome as usual. And I hope that you have a church you get to go to. And it's just, okay, now it's boiling, and I don't have a 30-second hand right here, so I'm going to guess. Okay, so I'm going to talk just for a minute, and we're going to act like it's 30 seconds, and it might not be, and it might be. So here goes, and it's boiling nicely. I'm hoping you can see it. So I think the pan is just right for this. Okay, now 30 seconds, gotta be. Okay, here goes. Chocolate chips in, and for my own little splash here, I'm gonna put in a little vanilla. Oops, that really bubbled up here. And you can see I've got my stove off. This is melted. And by the way, this cake was a cake mix, and it was a yellow cake mix. And what I did is I kept out a little bit of the batter, and I threw in a little bit of a dry cocoa in it, and so I made it marble. Do you remember when you used to buy those marble cakes? Now I'm gonna get my cake. Here it is. See my marble cake? And I don't know how close you can see over here. Now see, it's liquid, and they said it would be liquidy. And I'm just gonna pour that goodness all over here. And you can see it does a really good job of making just enough for, and you know what? I just think this is so much better than those little cans of frosting. They have their place for sure, and they sure did come in handy, but I sure do like this better. And I've always been fascinated with cooked frosting, and you can see it's really setting up fast, so I might have a little bit. Oh, and there's a little bite for me to get to eat on later. Okay, you guys, that was it. I hope you'll try this and come and join me again. And if you haven't seen, go back and look at some of my other videos. The other day I had my brother come over. He's 80 years old, and he played country gospel. And we're going to have him do that quite often because he is so good. And I think a lot of you would enjoy that. So thank you for joining me. I hope you'll come back and be a part of this new little adventure I'm on. And I'm going to have all kinds of different things here. Hopefully you'll like something that's coming about your way. So have a wonderful day, and God bless you.